My guest today is Phil Jackson, Executive Director and founder of Surf Dreams Foundation. So glad to have you on Living Local Carolina. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You have a phenomenal organization and a very special story as to what inspired you to start it. Tell me the story.
Well, you know, I grew up surfing, and I grew up surfing here in South Carolina in Garden City Beach and Surfside Beach. And there's a lot of young kids here that like to surf, and I was one of them, and I got into a little bit of trouble in my mid-20s, and I decided that I was going to party a lot more than I was going to surf.
Right.
And basically, in a nutshell, at 23 years old, I lost everything to drugs. And I wanted to turn it around, and I got myself clean, and been clean for 17 years off of the hard drugs, and decided to start Surf Dreams Foundation to get more kids into surfing and, you know, utilize our local resources.
The beach is a beautiful resource to have. Surfing, basically, you would say, saved your life in a lot of ways.
It did.
And it changes young people's lives as well. So talk about the foundation and what you do.
You know, we'd like to see the transformation not only in the kids, but also the parents and the families. When the kids come out and they get that first wave and they got the bug, it just changes the kid. They turn into a different person, and the parents get that glow and they see the excitement in their kids. So not only is it for the kids, but it's also for the whole family. We've had relationships mended. We've had kids who never wanted to be in the water before, socially awkward kids that are making friends and you know, getting better in that kind of environment. So it goes beyond the water.
Isn't it interesting how something as simple as surfing can do so much for a young person and their families?
Yeah, especially now with the gaming and all the other distractions. We just like to tell people to get outside, whether it's skateboarding or surfing or just hanging out outside and playing basketball, whatever it is, just the outdoors, and it just gives you that really good feeling. And it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes a lot of effort. And that's one thing that we try to express to the parents is just a little bit of effort to get the kids out there and give them a little push, and then they'll go far with it.
So you offer classes, you offer fun events, you oftentimes make the accessories needed for surfing available.
Sure.
Talk about that.
So one of our flagship events are Take a Kid Surfing
Yes.
Day, and it's a free surf clinic, and we have over 100 kids, and we're doing 8 this year. We usually do 6 because of time constraints and the water temperatures, but we're going to fit in 8 this year. And we see who really takes a liking to surfing, and if they can't afford it, we make sure they have the equipment. Yeah. We used to give equipment away. We don't really do that anymore. We loan equipment, and we get kids on boards, and they use the equipment, and then when they're done with it or they're prepared to buy a surfboard, they give it back and we pass it down to somebody else.
And where do you hold those clinics?
Surfside Beach and Garden City Beach. We just added Oak Island to the schedule this year, and then possibly another North Carolina town.
How wonderful, you're expanding.
Yeah, we are expanding.
So making those experiences available to more young people, changing lives. How do people get involved to participate in that?
Well, one of the things we do is fundraising, but we don't do the small fundraisers and hitting everybody up for product and things like that on a regular basis. We just do some really big fundraisers a couple times a year, and our next one is March 20th. It's the mac and cheese cook-off.
I saw that.
And,
sounds really good.
It's our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we have over 20 cooks and 20 vendors and the bounce house and the face painting and all that good stuff. And that's going to be at Sarah J's in Garden City on March 20th between 12 and 3. And all the information is available on our website. Comfort
food and fun and surfing. You can't go wrong with all of those combined.
Right there on the water, too, at a beautiful venue.
As we wrap things up, tell people how they can help you change lives.
SurfDreamsFoundation.org. Basically go to the website, and then they can see how to donate or see how to donate their time as well.
Yes.
That's a very big part of what we do, is donating your time and helping us out with events and coming to push kids into waves. So anybody can do it. You don't have to be a surfer to help and to participate in our organization.
Wonderful. Phil, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.